Hey, what's up everybody? So right now we're gonna do the mod on my K2 to be able to print out TPU. The mod is for the extruder. I'm taking off the cover I had to print out a mod because my extruder got messed up. Once you remove the cover, remove the side screw. Once you remove that side screw, you should be able to pull off the extruder cover. Just watch out for the spring. It might come out, might not. So once you remove the cover, you can see the spring, the tensioning spring right there on the left. We're doing this mod because the spring is too tight. This is the spring right here. I removed it from the old extruder. I do have a new one. And this is the spring you're changing. It's a softer spring, and the spring stop. It's a file you got to print, which you put into the spring that you use to make the adjustment. Once you put the spring in, you got to try and put it back in place. I did find it easier if you put the spring stop in first and then push down on the lever. So right here I'm showing the tension on the spring. It's a lot softer than the original, which has a lot of tension, puts more pressure on the TPU. This is another smaller spring with the M3 screw we're going to use to make the adjustments. So you got to thread that in there. We're using a spring, so it puts tension on the M3 screw, so it don't come off or get loose while it's printing. So the way this works, if you tighten it all the way, it puts more tension on the lever, which is used to print harder materials. You loosen it all the way, or loosen it as much, you gotta find your sweet spot to print the TPU. You loosen it up. So now you just align everything back up. Watch out for the filament cutter that don't get caught on anything. Also the spring lever doesn't get caught up. So once you put the cover back on, you got to put that side screw on first that holds the extruder cover. Now for the screws, there was two screws. The longer one goes on the bottom right, and the shorter one goes on the top left. Try not to mix them up. Once you get the screws on, go ahead and put your PTF2 back in, and the mod is done. Boom. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and hit extrude so I can heat up the nozzle and pull the TPU. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Hopefully it don't pull too much and this gets caught somewhere, so we'll see. Oh, I forgot to loosen the adjustment for TPU. So if you do the mod, let me see if I can zoom in. So when you do the mod and you want to print the harder materials, you tighten it all the way. If you're doing TPU, you loosen it. Let's see, it should start coming out. Yep, so now it's extruding the filament. Alright, what's up everybody? So after so many test prints, we finally got the K2 to print out TPU looking decent, or looking good actually. So this was before the mod. which we did to the extruder. I'm gonna put that video up too. This was after the mod. So it's printing pretty good. Just the top kept getting messed up. And this was after messing around with the settings. This is TPU. We also did the benchy. This was before the settings changed and the mod. Yep. And this is after. Not bad for TPU. And you can actually read the bottom. Yeah, it is TPU too, just in case you guys are wondering. Just messed up right there in the front, but all the benches I see that they print TPU, the front always gets messed up. Without putting supports. If somebody got any other settings, let me know. And then this cube we just did right now. And it looks pretty good. Top looks good too. We did this cube too, but this was before the setting changes and all that stuff. You can see not too good. But yeah, we finally got it. So if you got a K2 and trying to print TPU, go ahead and do the mod on the extruder with the adjustment screw there. You gotta change the spring on there. Also did the spool holder up top. You don't have to, but might be better. Next is gonna be the sneakers. I'm gonna try to print TPU sneakers and see how that go. Now that the settings are good and everything's calibrated. So we'll see. Peace. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show some of my settings. So you're just gonna select TPU generic. I didn't really change much. The pressure advanced to 0.04. I do have the chamber temperature on as well. The nozzle temperature, you gotta change this. You can mess around with it. I started at, I think it was 215, 220. It wasn't coming out too good, so I went up to 225. And also the max volumetric speed, you gotta change that to 3. I've tried it a little bit higher. It works, but for me, 3 is the sweet spot. Also in cooling, you gotta change the fan, full fan speed. You could use 4 to 5. And also the minimum fan speed threshold, I got 30 and 40. So some of these settings I just got from Ready to Print 3D from his channel. I'm gonna link it down below the video so you can see he did the whole mod and showed the settings. Also on here we changed, oh that was about it. Oh actually 2 more settings. Retract on layer change, go ahead and turn it off, and also wipe while retracting, change that one as well. And that's about it. And make sure you save your settings, and if you want, export it as well, because for some reason mine didn't save, so I had to redo them. And that's about it.